All right, happy Jackie Robinson Day. Let's see. Dynasty season, yeah, season's over, yeah, whatever. I was terrible on that. Let's see here. Oh, we got some Negro League players coming out of here. Jackie Robinson. I got to play a doggone moment with him. I got Jackie Robinson moments in here. We'll play a game here first. Oh shoot, I forgot. Yeah, lost connection. Okay, let's see. Go back. That's nice. Hit uniforms. Start changing it back out, yes. Try to move this back up again. Awesome. Customize. Hate uniforms. Customize, there you go. Well, here we go. Panther uniforms the back. Alright, let's play here again. My team stinks right now. Playing the hood at Center City Field. Okay, get to play at Center City Field, playing down the hood today.
We're thrilled to be inside Center City Field. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Philadelphia taking on Cleveland. First pitch coming at you right after the break. About to get started here, and today on the hill, Blake Snell.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's Bryce Harper. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs.
Bryce.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And that's how this game gets started. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate and takes high there. Gets him to chase after that one.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Oh, the throw is over his head.
Over his head.
But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
E5. Oh, no, third baseman.
So
That's
runner
right.
at second, 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one's carrying. Reaching for it, makes the catch. And we're back. And today's starter, Jordan Zimmerman.
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
No hitter? I don't remember him.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Have to say, he's one of the most impressive young players I've seen in recent years.
Well, no question about it. His future is very bright. The city, the organization, both are excited about him. He has a lot to look forward to.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Splits the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is downstairs. There's the strike. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, straight up.
And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Here's Juan Soto. Snell back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Comes up empty.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that. Bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Next pitch is outside. Runner at first with no outs here. And that is out of play. And a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. Mark McGuire digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. Late swing, fouled off. all loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a foul out of play.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is a big first out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Not close with that one, and that's ball two. That's down and in. A slider missed.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So here is Bryce Harper. And that's off the outside edge. And that's ball one. And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. In the air, out towards left center.
Blake, you twisted your way out of that one. I don't know how.
He's got it, and that's the third out.
Wow.
Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Terry Pendleton. And that clips the inside corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Line drive, puts it away for the out. Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game. Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. 2 outs. And that one's a little bit low. Now 1-2.
Get it up, get it up.
The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one hammered center field. That's back. Off the batter's eye and gone. A soaring shot to center. And it gives them the lead in the third. It's 1-0. Here's Francisco Lindor. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Base knock, center field. Here's Ellie. No matter what he does on the field, it feels exciting.
Ellie De La Show, partner, an electric player.
This ball well hit, left center field, and that splits the gap. Lindor headed for the plate. Throw cut off to third, and they put the tag on him for the out. And now it's Juan Soto. And there's a foul ball. Soto in his 7th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's usually in right, today starting in left. Swing and a ground ball. They get the out on Soto.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
High fly ball out into left center field. And that is that.
Yep, no problem.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaner house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous.
Set for the bottom of the
third. Relax, Mom.
Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. And he's currently
everything works right now.
in batting average, Chris.
All right, I'm fine.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
All right, I'm back.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next pitch is outside.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Makes the catch, one down. Now the catcher up to hit, Dalton rushing. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Right through there for a strike. This ball's chopped on the ground. De La Cruz slings to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Adrian Beltre. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jared Duran. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
This one chopped up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Mark McGuire. Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. That one outside. 1-1. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Merrill pulls that one down. That's out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Dalton rushing. Next offering, popped in the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's the strike.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. That pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2. That's a base hit, and they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly. So first and second down, one out. Terry Pendleton now at the plate. And that one popped in the air, left field. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's two away. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki, struck out swinging his first time. Harper. He takes it on his own, and he is thrown. We go to the top of the fifth. Here comes Bryce Harper. Snell back to work. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
1 strike.
And the slider just misses. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Merrill puts it away, and there's one away.
Man.
And now it's Frankie Lindor, 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
To second, there's one. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz. And that one almost hit him. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front.
Weatherholt. Lindor, that's one. On to first, double play. Dalton Rushing will hit next.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Juan Soto now.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, J.J. Weatherholt. That one lifted to left. Altuve hauls it in to end the inning. Bottom of the 6th. Now the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. Fastball right back to the mound. One away, bottom of the 6th. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one upstairs. And it remains 2-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And now it's going to be Mark McGwire. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one the other way. Hank tosses to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Rushing digs in now. There's a swing and a drive. That one is back.
He knew it.
Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 3-0. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone.
And he knew it.
They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 4-0. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. in the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late? That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches, and I mean make an educated guess.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swung on, belted.
Oh, he got that.
That one
wow.
back. It's out of here. And they've got their first run. It's 4-1. Terry Pendleton the next to hit. Both 2 in this one. Lifted in the air, right center field. Duran under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Suzuki in the box again. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now, Ellie De La Cruz. Bunting for a hit.
Yeah, Ellie versus Ellie.
They thwart the bunt attempt and end the inning. And we're back. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Pitching change here, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
And the 0-1. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
High fly ball out to left field. Altuve makes the grab, one away. And now Juan Soto, 1 for 3. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Lindor stands at first with 1 out. And that one goes straight to the backstop. No advance, though.
Wow. That was easy money there.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Altuve makes the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, J.J. Weatherholt. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
That's a ball.
In the dirt. And it's fouled away. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Merrill under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. Zimmerman back to work.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Adrian Beltre getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one misses, and the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Gets to it on the first. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. We go to the 9th. Now here is Jarren Duran. New pitcher now, Obi Milner.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that's down and away. Fastball in for a strike, and 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time. And they do get the second out of the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. Dalton Rushing will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Stays alive. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. In the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Now, Tanner Scott.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Bautista.
Just looking to get on here. Give them something to work with as they try to make a comeback.
That's outside. Now 2-0. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
I'll have to put you in the game some more often.
He sends it out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 4-2. Digging in, Jose Altuve. Strike 1. Scott, a 6-foot lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
1 out, bottom of the ninth.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Freeman stands in now, looks at that one inside. Now 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ground ball right side. Weatherhold. In plenty of time to first, and Freeman is retired. So they're down to their final out. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Terry Pendleton. 0 for 3 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Oh, man. Muncie. now. I got work to do. I got work to do. I got work to do. Stop. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. The same guy. I've never seen that before. Murphy been hitting. I don't know why his shit should be up higher than that. He been smashing the ball. Stuff over. Can't tell. Trash ass. Okay. Squad. Play.
From the revolutionaries to the conservatives, a black united front is what we're about.
Yeah, the making of the mob, the changing of the guard, an angel from the Lord and ceremony.
All's my life I has to fight. All's my life hard times like Nazareth.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a rambling man without a plan. Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button. I open the wings. Ain't no invest in the deal. I just signed. I don't need to live. I can't lie to you.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the 66ers taking on the Panthers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill in this one, Kerry Wood. Lots of punch-outs, a real strikeout artist singing.
Well, this guy's got sort of a tweener, not quite a slider velocity and not as slow as a curve. It's in between, and he adds and subtracts velocity on it, which makes it harder for the hitters to really get that front foot down and have the timing they need to be successful.
And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play, and he handles it himself for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. Wood, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Going to count 1 and 2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
2 down, bases empty. Derek Jeter digs in now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Nabs it, and that'll do it.
Nice lot.
Back here with my pal Siggy, And towing the slab, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. There's a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him swinging. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Jose.
That one's in there. Strike one. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one missing inside. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here is Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Altuve, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And he swings through that one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Base hit, center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back singles. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Terry Pendleton in the box now. Takes strike one. Fouled off down the right side.
Yo.
2 on, 1 out.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Okay.
That one is absolutely belted. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Wood back to work. Hit in the air out to center field. Altuve coming on. Makes the grab, one down. Next to hit, Jose Bautista. Here's something to watch, Singy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, bases empty. And here is Michael Conforto. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rushing down to first. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And we're back. Now here is Seiya Suzuki. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Ball one low.
Ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one missed.
And
on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So up next, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. And here is Hank Aaron. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. And takes low for ball 1.
ball one, no strikes.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Torres over to first. Out number 3. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the 3rd baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Adrian Beltre.
Wood goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
Foul ball there. And a strike to Gleyber.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Whips it across, and Gleyber Torres retired. Jason Varitek, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 outs. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. As we go to the last of the 3rd, and now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. First pitch just misses. He was late there, strike 1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. On its way to the corner. And that drops foul. Here comes a pitch. And that one is in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And here is Adrian Beltre. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
And another ball. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. That one not close. 3-0. Swing and a miss. as he was out front that time.
One strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
We got full count.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
Bang, bang at first. Great hustle to beat that one out. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. You don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now the count is even. Man at first, one away. Pickoff throw. And he just got his hand in there. Fought off foul. Varitek makes the catch, and there's two down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Altuve batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now moves to first. Beltre back on a dive. Runner on the move. Swinging a foul straight back. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Shota picks over, and he's back in safely. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
In the air out to center. Rodriguez makes the catch. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
That one ripped. Bangs off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one, and they had a pair. It's 2-0. Jeter now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki snags it. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. So now it's Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Now Freeman drives one deep to right. That's back. Hits the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Out to short, Jeter. There's one, but no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground.
Runner on the go. Throw to second, great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Shota checks the runner, and he's back in on a dive. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
2 balls,
2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Swing. New inning getting started. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Michael Conforto.
First pitch misses. On the ground, right side, Hank. Off balance throw in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
In the air, center field. Merrill gets under it. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Stepping in, Hank Aaron. Shota back to work. The other way, makes the catch. 1 down. And here's the catcher, Dalton Rushing. And that's in for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
1 down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Adrian.
So up next, Adrian Beltre. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Rushing over at first with 1 away. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. And now here is Jackson Merrill. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly.
The swing and a miss. Top 6. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek.
Jason Varitek.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one down. So the lineup flipped. It's over. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Way high there, and the count is 2-2.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's already homered in this game. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Wastes no time there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Freeman swings through it for strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one is inside ball 1. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. 0 for 2 in this one. That one's in there, 0-1. Altuve stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped, but it curls foul. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Go away.
Oh, shit. That was over there.
And
okay.
We're starting over.
All right,
it's
stay on my bad.
2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now a chance for Ellie De La Cruz. And that's in the dirt.
No strikes.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Grounds one to short. Jeter gets it to first, and that ends the inning. And we're back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter.
Derek Jeter.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today, kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista, who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Swings and misses. 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first. They get the out, and
that's slow ass slide. Sheesh. Thought he was in there.
Bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Hank Aaron.
Second baseman, Hank Aaron.
That's in there. Strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
All over that one right there. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now Dalton rushing. First offering misses badly from... Ball one. Pinch hitter coming on. Pudge Rodriguez. Big spot for him here.
Rodriguez.
Pitch is in for a strike. And a count 1-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Go ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So up next, Adrian Beltre. Swing and a chopper out to short. Throw on to Freeman, and there's 2 away. Jackson Merrill will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Jose Altuve digs in now. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. 2 outs, base is empty. And that one ripped to left. Conforto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
The left fielder, Michael Conforto.
A new pitcher in the game, Griffin Jacks.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Chop to the right side. Aaron with the throw to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Popped up. Hank makes the grab. 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Torres at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Poche back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Oh, nice play. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Terry Pendleton, the next to hit.
Terry Pendleton.
In the air, left field. Conforto on the move and makes the grab. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now, Seiya Suzuki. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, right field. Bautista makes his way towards it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Jax in his 4th year, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. It's 4-3. Back to the top. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Cade Smith.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism has shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Makes the grab, and there are 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. There's the swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Smith is just 1 strike away. Fastball is outside.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. The hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And there it is.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Lovers intertwined with no place to go, and so they kick, push, coast. So come escape with me, just a rebel, looking for a place to be. So let's kick.